Stay savage, the Jedi Cinnamon Trio. How you doing today? So today we are back with another, Naruto video like our usual stuff. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. Now today, I was looking through my comment section like a regular YouTuber, and I seen a comment that was pretty interesting. This is really painful to talk like holy shit. I think my fucking jaws hurt. Wait, that pause. Okay, so I was looking through the comment section. I seen a pretty interesting comment, you know what I'm saying? It was basically asking, why is this whole thing of the Uchihas being completely evil like floating around? So why are the Uchihas evil, right? So basically what I'm gonna talk about, why people think the Uchihas are evil, why they're not evil, and shit like that. We're gonna talk about a couple of Uchihas that we know who had some good intentions, were bad, or still had good intentions, but they were bad. They did anything to get the good intentions to happen, but shit like that. So if you guys are excited about today's video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily content. I apologize for the weird voice. It was just something different. I like to switch it up every once in a while. So with that being said, let's get it.
Whipping all this dope up in the trap house. We fuck all you bitches at the trap house. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. I can't trust you, I can't give you real address. It don't mean that be like Jerry Stacker. I might fall in love with my trap house.
So let's talk about why everybody think the Uchihas are like completely psychotic, crazy human beings. Now, let's think about it. Most Uchihas, they come from a clan of power. They were known as one of the most deadly clans in the shinobi world. If anybody hired the Uchihas, they had to call through for the Senjus. If anybody hired the Senju mercenary group, they had to call for the Uchihas. Because if you order one without the other, you was gonna get your ass cucked. It's gonna be bad. Like you can get fucked over if you didn't get the other one. Like if you didn't get the Uchihas, when somebody ordered the Senjus, they were gonna fuck you over. So that's how they counted each other, right? So they were known as one of the most deadly shinobi groups throughout the land. Now, one thing that allowed that to come into light was them having the Sharingan, was just a KK Genkai, which most people that watch my videos, you should know. Like if you're new to the channel or new to Naruto, well, it's a KK Genkai that basically allows you to trap people on the Genjutsu. You can steal their jutsu. You get to see like weird patterns in chakra and shit like that. You get to basically be, strong as fuck. So it's really hard. You can detect movement. You know when somebody's gonna hit you before you hit them. Before they hit you, it's a whole bunch of shit. So the KK guy, I can explain it for days, but there's a fact video for that, so you go watch that. But basically, looking at the Uchiha clan, they were known as very savage people because they would just go in and they would just obliterate everybody. Now let's go back to Madara and Hashirama. These are pretty much the true the true powerhouses of these clans, right? Everybody knows both of these two of their clans. We know Hashirama of the Senju as like the top of the Senju because he was like the only one that had his own special, like Sage Mode. He had his own wood style, right? Then we got Madara, right? So Madara being Uchiha, the leader, he became one of the strongest people in the clan. The Uchiha clan is known to have fire style, right? But Madara was actually born with wind style. A lot of people don't know that, but it's more common to see their chakra affinity being fire style because that was like their master technique. That's the thing they excelled in. Everybody known them for their fire style and shit like that. But the thing was with Madara, he had wind style. So they two became rivals. They grew up together. They started fighting against each other. Then eventually they became peaceful with each other. They declared peace. So the Senju and the Uchihas, they stopped beefing. They tried to make a clan, but everybody didn't want Madara to be the leader because they thought he was ruthless. They thought he would be too strong. Everybody feared Madara for his powers and how he had seriousness. He was always serious versus Hashirama. Hashirama's kind of playful. If you ever seen Hashirama reanimated, he giggles, he cracks jokes. He's pretty much a jolly character like Naruto and every other funny main character we've seen in any series, period. So basically, Hashirama wanted Madara to be the leader. That didn't happen. So eventually, Madara left the group in revolt. Generations passed. Well, not really too much of a generation passed. Let's say the next person in line, which was Madara's little brother. Basically, he went against Tobirama. Brother was slain. He got pissed off. He wanted an ideal world that they didn't have no darkness, they didn't have no hate, just complete peace. So he was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wreak havoc on everybody. I'm gonna create this peaceful world, and boom, bam, that's how it's gonna happen. Good intentions, right? But bad things. things. Like, he just did some fucked up shit. So basically, he went ahead and he like slaughtered a bunch of people. He captured some tail beasts. He created the Akatsuki in the background. He manipulated Obito. He did a lot of things in order to get this world. He did a lot of things to achieve this world. Now let's talk about Obito Uchiha, right? We got Obito Uchiha, similar to Naruto Uzumaki. More so, the only like Uchiha that I can say reminded me like completely of Naruto. If you don't think Obito reminds you of Naruto, something may be wrong with your anime sense. Now, looking at him, he was a jolly kid. He wanted to become Hokage. He wanted to be strong. He believed in protecting his friends. He believed in doing the right thing. If he ever seen somebody in danger, if he ever seen somebody hurt, he couldn't turn a blind eye to them, regardless if it was a woman walking across the street or somebody stabbing bitches with a kunai. I kind of related that shit to something I did later on, like earlier this week. But basically, that's how Obito was. Obito was always a carefree person, but always caring for his friends. So it was kind of like he always laid back, always giggling, you know, but he always wanted to be Hokage. He wanted to be acknowledged. He wanted to be strong. Now, being an Uchiha, that was weird to have personalities and traits, because most Uchiha we know are pretty much serious people. Like, we have some serious Uchihas. Most of them all want to seek power. All of them want to be leaders. They always felt like the Leaf Clan, they basically belittle them. Now we have Obito, right? Obito goes through this traumatic experience, you know, getting smashed by a boulder, giving his Sharingan to his friend Kakashi, witnessing the love of his life get stabbed with a Chidori through her heart. Now, it wasn't that the person, like Kakashi intentionally stabbed the bitch. The bitch literally jumped in front of it, but it did look like my boy Kakashi slayed the hoe. So, now when you see shit like that, that puts you in a traumatic state. You're like, fuck it, everything I know just doesn't matter. You know, there's no peace in the world, because he believed everything was like for his comrades. So, he was like, you know what, fuck this world, I don't give a damn. He went through like going after the tail beast. He went through ripping Naruto, trying to rip Naruto apart. He went ahead and went at Kushina. He released the 9 tails. He fought against his old sensei Minato. This man did everything in his power to get everybody under the infinite Tsukuyomi, so he could be like completely strong, you know, completely peaceful. That way he can make everybody have a peaceful life and shit like that, and go get this dream world that he wanted. Basically he wanted his ideals to come to pass. No, not the truth, not the reality that he had before him. He wanted his ideals to come to pass. He wanted everything that he saw as an idealistic world. He wanted that in the real world. So he went through and tried to complete those things. Now, it sucks, like everybody says, you know, he seemed like a good guy, but he did some pretty fucked up shit. Eventually, he didn't give a fuck. He went through the lengths of slaughtering his whole entire clan with Itachi Uchiha in order to achieve these ideals. Eventually, he just stopped caring. He wanted to get that peaceful world, and he did whatever it took to get it. You know, he eventually failed, and he saw the error of his ways, but it was too late for him. So it wasn't that he was completely evil. It was one of those things where he went through some evil shit, and he wanted to be good about it. Like, I understand, like, a lot of people always trying to say, like, the Uchihas are completely evil. Now, if we go back and we look at Itachi, you know, 4 years old, little ass kid. I'm reading through the Daylight book, so I'm reading the Midnight book right now. But little ass kid, you know, he goes through a whole bunch of shit. He goes through some traumatic experiences, and 4 years old, his dad takes him to a battlefield. Every ninja is slaughtered. Nobody is alive. Everybody is dead. He's just looking at a land full of dead people. So in Itachi's head is like, damn, I can't even get to be a little kid. My whole life is just, this is war, you know, this is the sad reality of life. This is war, there's nothing I can do about it. What am I supposed to do? Like, what the fuck? I can't control it. So Itachi put in his mind that if he was the strongest ninja of all time, that he could end all war, because basically what strong ninjas do, they interfere, everybody backs down because they know they can't take on that ninja, and that was what he thought would allow him to become the ninja that brings peace to the world, because Itachi hated war. Itachi didn't want to see anything happen to anybody he loved or protected. Now, eventually, later, reality struck. You know, he watched his best friend Shisui die, been hunted down by Danzo. He gave him Shisui gave him one of his eyes. We seen his clan try to go and make a coup. You know, he turned against, well, he didn't necessarily turn against his father, but he slayed his entire clan for the idealisticness of holding peace and not actually looking at a war. Because if the coup would have went ahead with the Uchiha, then the village would have been in chaos, because you gotta think about it. This is a clan of like prodigies. Everybody in here got a Sharingan, you know what I'm saying? So anybody that comes at you, they're gonna be fucking you up. You know, it's one of those things where you can't help but see the sad realisticness of it. It would be a war. It would generally be an internal war against the clan versus the village, and then, you know, outside of villages probably see this witnessing, and they would attack the village, and that would add to like more shit. So it'll literally be like Syria with ISIS, then Russia and the United States getting involved. It'll be like that. So it'll be like some fucking crazy shit. So honestly, it'd probably be some pretty fucked up shit. So Itachi was like, you know what, in order to complete my task and keep this idealistic world, he's part of the Anbu, he took on the mission of slaughtering his clan. Now Obito eventually chimed in and was basically join the Akatsuki, yada yada yada. You know, Saratobi Sensei knew about it. He actually put Itachi in the Akatsuki so he could spy on them, basically give him intel. But Danzo kept doing his little shady shit, stealing eyes and shit like that, which is pretty weird, but that's what he wanted to do. So that's how Itachi basically did what he did to protect everybody in the right way. But it was not necessarily the right way because there's some fucked up tendencies. How do you kill somebody and say it's for a good reason? You know, it's like I go ahead and shoot up all my family and say it's for a good reason. Like that you just don't do that. Like that's dumb. So now we look at that. Same goes with his Sasuke. You know, Sasuke growing up, little ass kid, witnessing Itachi grow as a prodigy, becoming Anbu at the early age, being the strong ass ninja and excelling to great heights and going to like beautiful lengths of becoming the strong ass ninja and being praised by everybody, right? Then all of a sudden, one dark night, you know, coming home from school, chilling, and got me some ramen, you know what I'm saying? Made fun of that little lonely ass kid Naruto. Blah 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 blah. Come home, everybody's dead. Itachi's like, yeah, I killed him. It was good, you know. Like, you know, Itachi did it for the right reasons, but you thinking to myself, like, my brother just went batshit crazy and he killed my entire clan. What the fuck? So now my whole sole purpose of living is to kill you because you told me foster hatred, become stronger because right now I'm weak and I can't do anything to kill you. So that's one of those things where you just kind of sit there and you look and you're just like, oh fuck. So you think Sasuke is doing the right thing. You think Sasuke is doing the right thing even though it's for revenge. Revenge is not necessarily the right thing. Living is about forgiving and forgetting. So you think that maybe Sasuke going ahead and trying to kill Itachi is the right thing, and eventually his lust for power corrupts him. Eventually he leaves the Leaf Village. He goes and starts doing his own things. Then he finds out the truth about Itachi after killing him, even though Itachi let him kill him and Itachi had sickness. So eventually you find out the truth about Itachi. You find out the truth about the Leaf Village, and you think to yourself, these people are corrupted. These people are evil. You know, they try to fuck over my village. They try to fuck over my clan. They fucked over my family. So now I'm gonna kill all the Kages and basically do what the fuck I want to do, right? So hey, it paints another bad picture for Uchiha. You know, nothing beautiful comes out of it. You think he's crazy or satanic, you know, he's even in the darkness, you know, he's like fuck everybody. Well, I wouldn't say satanic, but he's probably just doesn't give a fuck about anything. But honestly, you look at Sasuke and you think, okay, he's lost his shit. Naruto's trying to stop him, and you think to myself, hey, the Uchihas are all evil. But he did it with good intentions. He wanted to make a revolution. He wanted to be like his brother, protect the village from the shadows, protect the Shinobi world from the shadows. And later on, he decides that everything he was doing was wrong, and he starts living in the shadows of the village, basically going around doing covert missions for the village and protecting everybody and stuff like that from the shadows. Now, he did have some fucked up ways, but eventually he got good. Now, we never met anybody in the Uchiha clan that became Hokage, right? But we have a new character from the next generation. Her name is Sarada Uchiha. She have ideals of becoming Hokage, and she seems to be pure of heart. We don't see her having this dark path. We don't see her having a dark background. Now, maybe something may happen in the future, but honestly, I think she will truly be the savior of the Uchiha. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I made a video about Sarada comparing her to Naruto, being the Hokage and shit like that, and stuff like, pretty much stuff like that. You watch the video. So now we got Sarada, who is this like happy girl who wants to be Hokage. She's showing off her skill, and now she's doing the right thing. Now, if I think about it, Kishimoto is smart, and you know, new authors of Naruto work with Kishimoto, and well, Boruto, they work with Kishimoto, and Kishimoto probably doesn't want to give you that same generic pattern, basically letting you guys know, hey, every Uchiha is evil, you know. So now we have Sarada, who seems to be good, and plus we never had a Uchiha that was Hokage, so she may very well be the first Uchiha to become Hokage, because you got to think about it. Since the Leaf Village started, we've never seen an Uchiha Hokage. Now, that's something that I would like to like say is pretty interesting. But with that being said, you kind of can see that not all Uchiha are evil, and most of them just actually are misunderstood. They had a lot of things that they wanted to accomplish. They had a lot of goals, but life hit them hard. Now, the one thing they did was not accept reality for what it was, and then kind of wanted to create their own world. But sometimes you just gotta accept reality for what it is. Now, basically, that's my take on why all the Uchihas are evil. But most people think they're evil, but they're not. They're literally just people with some fucked up lives, and they want to change things. So they went about some weird ways to do it, but hey, it's still kind of good, but it's just not the right things to do. So let me know what you think about the Uchihas. Let me know if you think they're evil or good. Let me know what you think about what I said. And with that being said, my name is Shino Ben Trill. Stay true and stay real. Hope you guys have a blessed day. And until next time, see you guys later. Bye.